wasn't good.
Mikey's first match back, everybody. It's Mikey's first match back. Let's go. Look at this man.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing in the ring first from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 223 pounds, the Man of Steel, Mike Verna. And from Long Island, New York, his partner weighing in at 275 pounds, the Pectoral Poseidon, Rex Lawless. Their opponents from the future, combined weight of 365 pounds, Colin Delaney and Cheech. They are to infinity and beyond. Gonna wait for referee Chris Bancos to signal for the bell. Man, he's gonna have twice as difficult of a job with 4 competitors in this matchup. And we are officially underway. The first tag team match of Shangri-La Mahastral. We've got 2 more scheduled. Milk Chocolate will go 2-on-2 with the Rep, and the Bird and the Bee subbing for Megabyte Ronnie and Puff, the Beverage Barons, against the Nouveau Aesthetic in Still Life and Blank. Of course, Puff, Megabyte Ronnie, Daniel Garcia, and Aaron Rourke all originally scheduled to compete with us here today, but we're doing our best to follow distancing guidelines, and just with new travel restrictions for the location that we're at, we're not taking any risks. Safety is our #1 priority, and you know we have to make sure this is the only way we can deliver live wrestling to you in these strange times. So we look forward to working with all 4 competitors at a future date. Chris Dickinson, Willow Nightingale, Solo Darling, and Max Caster on the call last minute to make sure that we can give you guys the best show possible. Obviously, the goal of Shangri-La Mahastral was to try and feature wrestlers that haven't competed for us. You know, since we were able to return to live events, partnering with Game Changer Wrestling in Atlantic City. But if you're going to talk about substitutions, those are 4 standouts from what we've seen from 2 weeks' notice and Wear Sunscreen. And of course, if you're watching on IWTV and you haven't seen those shows, if you took advantage of the 5-day promo code for the free trial, please stay on as a paid subscriber. You can watch Beyond Wrestling's entire catalog going back to 2013, including our events, 2 weeks' notice, and Wear Sunscreen from 2020. That was this year. It feels like a lifetime ago, and it also feels like yesterday.
Let's try my way.
Heading to the action in the ring, Mike Verna wants to show that he's stronger than Colin Delaney. Colin Delaney's got a few inches on him, so Colin's going to be able to use leverage. He might be able to use Verna's size against him, but Verna's certainly stronger and maybe just as quick. Verna was always a fun guy to be around. I mean, you can't recommend somebody like him enough for any promotion, you know, that's looking for just somebody that is so versatile, so professional, especially once fans come back. I mean, he puts smiles on people's faces. He's just a great guy to be around. He can turn up the aggression in the ring, and that's what he's going to need to do to pick up the victory here today. And I do think you're going to see To Infinity and Beyond taking a more lackadaisical approach. I think sometimes that works to their advantage. You know, wrestling is fun to watch. Wrestling's not fun to execute. It's a lot of damage, a lot of wear and tear on the bodies. So if your opponents are standing across the ring smiling at you, it really gets in your head. And there, I mean, just again, seeing the change in demeanor from Mike Verna as he's being attacked, and Banco's doing his best to keep 1 in, 1 out. And that smile's been wiped right off of Verna's face. At some point, Rex is chomping at the bit. You know he's going to want to be in there. He's a difference maker. He's such a powerhouse. Been working with Beyond Wrestling since the mid-2010s. And again, every single person competing on the show today is just waiting for that one breakout moment. We've seen how the platform of Beyond Wrestling can skyrocket careers. You know, they say that it takes 10 years to become an overnight sensation. You had a competitor like Keith Lee, as Rex Lawless tags in, who had 3 tryouts with WWE. Oh, wow, nice short on power slam. And Rex slingshot himself over those top ropes. But again, you see a competitor the size of Rex Lawless, very similar in stature to Keith Lee. Keith Lee had 3 tryouts with WWE. He was turned down each time, and then he finally had that match with Donovan Dijak at Beyond Wrestling Gigantic. You know, 2 years later, we were doing his farewell show. You never know what match, what moment, what opportunity can completely change the trajectory of your career. And all of the credit goes to the athletes. Never would I sit here representing Beyond Wrestling saying that it's anything other than the 100% of the efforts from them. But right place, right time. Timing is everything in wrestling. And right now, Cheech is having a bad time. Just muscled up into a powerbomb. Oh, hard into the buckle. Making sure to isolate Colin Delaney as he fell into a branch on a bush here at the Shangri-La Studios.
4 times, if you can.
Rebounds once, twice. Now he's just showing off. This is gratuitous. 4 times the rebound and still not slamming him down. All of the blood flowing to the top of the head. It's like a pins and needles sensation for your entire body. But Cheech, the veteran, powering through. Verna and Lawless collide into each other. And here comes Colin Delaney. A baseball slide drop kick, but he needs to worry about the man in the ring. Not a good strategy trying to take it to the pectoral Poseidon. So thickly muscled in the chest. Rex looking to clear the ring. Accidentally gets caught up in the ropes. Oh man, the one free leg spinning him around. Oh, and using the big man's momentum against him. Hard with the sliding German suplex. Very innovative offense from Colin Delaney. He's calling a shot right here, trying to rebound in. Oh, but the loose ropes causing a distraction for Colin, who got goozled. Oh man, he's out. Right into the pin. Cheech making sure that his partner is alert. He was having trouble getting through the ropes. The ropes could be a factor here today. The wrestlers need to be mindful of that, and they may need to reevaluate their strategies. You see the Superman punch from the Man of Steel, Mike Verna. A true paisan. He's giving up his mom's gravy today in order to be here fighting on a Sunday. Oh, taking it out on Colin Delaney with a cradle brainbuster. Cheech keeping 2 infinity and beyonds. Chances alive in this match, bending the rules. Colin Delaney not even sure what corner to tag out to. Verna's got a hold of his trunks. Now he's got a hold of the leg. Colin Delaney with a jawbreaker. Of course, both these teams had limited appearances at uncharted territory. Oh, standing Spanish fly. And a suicide dive. Solo Darling and Officer Magnum almost got wiped out. Oh, and a backsplash. Rex could be out. The wind knocked out of him, but still just such a big guy. You know, you got to think that Rex probably bench presses more than what Cheech weighs. Bringing Rex back up to his feet, giving Rex a fighting chance. Oh, catching him with a stunner. Man, how hard is it to maneuver Rex around? Rex put on the brakes for the stunner, and now he's going to reverse position the waist lock. Colin able to wrestle his partner away. Look at this double team offense, double boot. Rex is down. Can they capitalize? Hooking that leg, it's like hooking a tree trunk. It's like hooking a telephone pole. We've got some more looky-loos. We should have been selling tickets. Of course, so thankful of the supportive community here, surrounding area of the Shangri-La studio, allowing us to bring today's broadcast as Cheech is going home in 2 pieces. Rex couldn't capitalize, instead making the tag. Cheech stumbling to his corner, and Verna gets lured in. That's no man's land. Ooh! That's a trip to the chiropractor. Oh, and stacking him up with the DDT. Colin Delaney having a little bit of difficulty finding his footing. Cheech is barking orders. It's a big man to have up in that position. Double knockout knee. Is he too close to the ropes? Doesn't matter, Rex is there to break it up.
Hey, let's go, out of the ring.
Unbelievable tag team action, 2 of the best teams on the scene. Again, you're gonna think at some point, if and when uncharted territory comes back, both of these teams will like to vie for a top spot. We've seen a shakeup in the tag team division with Bear Country losing 2 in a row here in Beyond Wrestling. Elevated up and over, catches himself on the apron. The wrestler's got to be careful ringside. A lot of these competitors never even competed in original Beyond Wrestling studio tapings when we started in 2009 in Elyria, Ohio. Double power bomb. Oh, and a heart attack and a slam. Colin's on spaghetti legs. Verna wants to get home to eating the spaghetti and meatballs. Oh, and just in the nick of time. Maybe on instinct alone, maybe pure luck. I have such a newfound appreciation for everything our crew does. as Verna gets tossed to the floor. You got to be careful. Didn't know what we were in store for weather-wise here today, but thankfully it is sunny, beautiful, about 62 degrees. Right on the water, but that's the last thing that these two guys are thinking of right now. They could be in outer space for all they know. They just want to pick up the win. Maybe a crucifix pin, maybe not. And now the added leverage. Can he get him over?
1, 2.
Oh, and still able to kick out. Rex was stabbed. Chris Bancos has lost all control of this matchup. All hell breaking loose. Took Colin down, but Cheech rolls behind. Verna with a blind tag. I don't think that Cheech knows. And look at this inside cradle. Hey, Verna and Rex steal the win over a veteran tag team into infinity and beyond. I broke the ring bell.
It's over.
Cheech double checking another close call again. All it takes is 3 seconds to win the match, but we've got another victory here.
Cheech. Come on. That's pro wrestling.
Oh, Colin Delaney can't be too mad. These guys gave it their best effort. There's strength in numbers. And here we see your winners, Rex Lawless and Mike Verna, having their hand raised. You understand, coming all the way from Rochester, New York. I mean, I'm not going to reveal how long of a drive it was, but it was a bit of a hike to get out here. But here we see a sign of respect from all 4 of these competitors. That's what you like to see, is the sportsmanship. Laid it all on the line. Make sure to entertain you fans watching live on IWTV. I mean, does it really get any better than this? We're doing a wrestling show in paradise, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Again, not possible without IWTV. Shop IWTV.com.